Hello everyone, my name's Laeticia Savan and welcome to the International Opportunities Podcast. This series will give you an insight into our students' first-hand experiences abroad, whether that be a study exchange or work placement. From Fiji to Canada, our students have done amazing things abroad and we want to showcase that to all of you. If you're thinking about going abroad for your studies or for work, then this series will hopefully give you some inspiration, tips and advice. So today I'm joined by International Business Management student Luane Watson, who spent a full year study exchange in Finland. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Welcome. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Happy to be here.
I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Are you okay just to introduce yourself and a little bit about your background?
Yeah, of course. Hi everyone. My name is Luane Watson. I am a double degree student at the University of Salford and TAMK in Tampere in Finland. In terms of my background, in terms of like my nationality and everything, I am Jamaican, but I am obviously British as well. And then also, what do I do? I'm a consultant, actually. I'm a consultant, but I also own my own business currently. We own a magazine called Auti. First issue is out January 31st.
Oh, that's exciting. Yes. We'll definitely put that in the description.
Please do.
Oh, so what inspired you to apply for a full year exchange in Finland?
So actually, this is the whole reason why I came to Salford. So I remember I actually worked as a property consultant just behind us in Salford. And I remember like walking home from work, and I'm seeing the university, and I love being around Media City side. It's so beautiful, especially like summertime, the sunset, and I'm just like, what a vibe.
It's lovely.
And I planned out everything because originally I wanted to do an apprenticeship. Couldn't find an apprenticeship. And I was like, okay, definitely university. I was trying to, have my mum, please. I'm like, please, mum, maybe a gap year would be great. She's like, absolutely not.
Took some convincing.
No, quite literally. And so I'm like, okay, well, if I can't do a gap year, I can't continue this, so I'm gonna have to go to uni, so that's fine. And then I saw options. I was like, okay, it's either MMU, Salford, or maybe even Leeds, or even I travel outside the country. And then, I'd looked around and I was like, oh, I can actually do a year abroad. So I was like, okay, well, might as well.
Sold.
I was like, absolutely sold. Yeah, no, take me go. Like, let me go.
How did you hear about the opportunity to go to Finland? From the open days? Or?
Not even from I didn't even go to the open day. I didn't go. I was so busy that summer. I remember I was doing so much. No, I went online and it was there, and I was like, oh well, it's like that's where we're going.
Signing myself up.
Literally.
So what made you choose TAMK, and why international business management as well?
I've always done business. I've been doing business since high school, actually. Nice. And so I knew that I wanted to go into business. I previously went to, what did I go to? Manchester College. Student assignment, not Openshaw, please. And I went to, and I did business venture. I got really, really good grades. And so I was like, okay, well, let me go and, apply myself. I got my first corporate job at 18, which is fantastic. They loved me, and I was like, well, I love business and I love doing this, so let me go, advance myself even more, go get myself a degree.
Nice.
And then TAMK, well, because I know Finland has one of the best education institutions in the world.
I've heard.
It is fantastic. The education's over there. They speak 3 languages.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, this is what we're missing in the UK, though, isn't
literally.
it? Yeah.
Literally.
So what was the application process like from Salford to TAMK? Is it a lot of admin?
It was so much admin. I don't think I've ever seen so much paperwork in my life.
It's a lot.
It was a lot. But I think I was so excited to be able to go and live by myself for so long in a different country, away from all my responsibilities over here, that I didn't mind doing it. So it was a lot. It was expensive, but we thank God, and we thank my mum and dad for being able to pay for that. So
oh, that's good. It's great that you've got that support from back home as well. So
I know a lot of people don't have it. It is hard. But
definitely.
If you can afford it, I'd say go, please.
Yeah. It's so worth it though, isn't it? Honestly. And how did you prepare academically and personally to go to Finland?
Okay, so academically, it's actually quite strange because in first year I was part of the rowing team, so that took a lot of my.
I was saying yesterday how much I want to go in the. Honestly, I saw it was kayaking.
Fantastic. It's fantastic. It's fascinating. It's great. I say you do it, but don't sign up for the full year. Do 6 months. See how you like it, because it's very demanding.
Yeah.
But I was able to manage that, and then also manage my first year studies. I think first year is not that difficult. Sorry guys, it's not that difficult.
It's a breeze.
It's a breeze, quite literally. But I knew Finland was going to be a bit of a step up for me, and so the way I just read over some things, had myself prepared, And then personally, I feel like I've always been able to adapt very, very quickly. So I think, you know, for me, it was just easier. But I know for my friends like Michelle, thanks, shout out to Michelle. Personally, it's hard because you're leaving home.
Yeah,
like,
it's weird, isn't it?
yeah.
It's such a weird feeling knowing that
literally,
you're going to be gone for months.
Months without seeing family, without seeing friends, without everyone you know and love. Like, and I think I'm just very strong-headed and strong-willed. Is that
Yeah, I'd say that's the word.
Yeah, very strong-willed. And so when I do set my mind to something, I'm finishing it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
making sure it's good.
determined.
Very extremely
Definitely.
determined. Yeah.
And so you went there for a full year. Then.
Full year.
Is that the first time you've travelled for that long by yourself?
By myself. That was the first time when I got on that plane. Oh, I cried the whole way up the throat.
It's such a weird feeling though. I remember going to Canada and like honestly I was looking out the window like I was in a movie.
No,
like,
quite literally. I was crying, and then I saw like the rain, and it just made me think of home.
Oh, it's a Miss Manchester
No,
rain.
literally, it's Manchester rain. But I saw the rain. I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna be okay. Like, stop being let's just, put the big coat pants on, and you'll be all right. Yeah.
Oh, and did you face any challenges with like the paperwork, visas, or even your module selection or anything?
Yeah, the module selection's a bit weird because the University of Salford, so Salford chose our modules for us.
Yeah.
And then they said, well, you guys can choose your own modules. Like, they said that after we like applied.
After you'd already chosen.
No, quite after they already chose for us, and after we like said, okay, this is all fine, because we thought we had no choice. And then also, comes down to the money as well, because
it always
if
comes down to the money.
they're not going to give you the grant if certain things aren't signed and someone's not signing this and someone's not signing that. So I feel like they should have communicated that better.
Yeah.
In terms of the visas are so expensive. Like, I remember we got to TAMK and we had a conversation with everyone, and people were talking about the visas, and I think some EU students had to pay like £50. They had to pay like £100 or something. I don't know what they had to pay like for a certain visa for them to stay that long. I'm not too sure what it is.
Because it's a full year.
Yeah, and then we had to pay £350. That then went up after we got there. That then went up to £500.
Oh my
so we
gosh.
got it just in time. I think I know someone that actually did pay the £500. I'm not too sure.
£500 for a visa?
Girl, I was paying that. So you paying that for me or what? Because I'm not paying that money.
I know with like disadvantaged students, if you meet the criteria, you can
Yeah.
kind of claim some money
Exactly.
back for visas.
Yeah,
But if you've not got that,
You don't have that.
then you're sorry, you're gonna pay the
sorry,
£500.
No, quite literally, my poor father, his pockets.
Oh, bless him. Just be like, it's all worth it. Look at me now.
No, yeah, he has a degree. I've got my degree. It's fine.
Oh, good. I bet he's dead proud of you.
No, he is.
Now, let's move on to life in Finland. So, when you landed off the plane, fresh off the plane, what was your first impression?
All right, so I landed in Helsinki, then I had to get the train to Tampere. When I got to Tampere, oh girl, I literally said, I turned to my friend, I go, what the hell is this? Why is it? Because I'm a city girl, like, what I mean, like a proper city girl. I've never been anywhere other than Manchester. I have, but like I'm been to New York. We go everywhere.
Yeah.
But this, we don't do Europe. We really don't do Europe. So it was so. Oh, I was disgusted, and then I could be so like, oh no, I was a little bougie at first.
Yeah.
But then I got used to it, and I was like, okay, well I can do this, But
Is it quite rural there then?
it's like so. I'd say it's the same size as Stockport. Like,
Okay.
like as in the city part, it's very small. But like 10 minutes you're in the city, and the next 10 minutes you're in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean. So
Quite small.
yeah, quite small. Yeah.
Were the people friendly when you got there?
Oh, they were lovely. Really, really nice people. No, I'm not gonna lie there, because for Michelle, I'm doing this because there are a lot of racists. I can't lie. A lot of
Finland?
racists in Finland. I'm black, but Michelle is Asian, and I thought I was gonna get the bad end of the stick, but she got worse. And I actually, something I think needs to be, spoken about. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's hard, That's not something that's easy. I mean, I know Manchester. We're from Manchester, so it happens here. But like,
Yeah.
I think we go over there and you expect something a little bit different. But we know it's Europe. But it's just, But obviously, I know it was less from like the older people, more from the younger people, which is surprising.
It's normally old people though, isn't it?
It's the younger bit because
Strange.
it's like they don't care anymore, and I think that's really what it is. They just do not care.
Really?
They don't care.
That shocks me,
Yeah.
Because I thought Finland was like a very welcoming, inclusive. But no. Did you hear any of that before you went out there?
I knew. I mean, because like they're on the border of Russia, aren't they? So I
Right.
was like, right, okay, well, 2 and 2, So, but no, but Finns are so sweet. I think it's everyone that kind of comes to Finland, I find to be quite, because we had like the Russians and the what else? We had a lot of French people there. Were really they were nice. You know what I mean? But I think French and the British are very similar.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And
I think the French can be quite racist as well. 100%.
Without a doubt. But yeah, the Russians were. Ooh.
Yeah, my stepmom's Russian and my dad's French, and I know exactly what you mean.
Let me ruin.
100%. Get out of the room now. No.
Actually, guys, this is over.
I just want to say that I am very different to my stepmom and my dad, just to put it out there. Oh, that is a shame though about Finland. Yeah. How did you overcome that?
With Michelle, honestly, she was such a crutch for me. I honestly don't think I could have done it without her, and I have to. That's why I really do have to shout her out, because I've got a bond like for life. She is one of my, if not my favorite person. I can talk to her, but she knows everything about me. That's like my sister right there, and I seriously, I love her. I met her mum and everything. I remember we came back from Finland because we flew back together, and I saw her mum, and we all like cried and huddled together.
Oh, stop!
You know,
it's a good friendship when you're close to the mum.
Not quite 100%.
Part of the family.
Yeah.
So, how did you find accommodation there, and how did you settle in?
Okay, so this is going to sound a bit of a... Oh, okay, so I stayed in a hotel for a year.
Did you?
I did. I stayed in a hotel.
You live in like Blair Waldorf.
No, quite literally. No, I mean, genuinely, like I'm a bit of a. But we thank my dad, thank God, thank my mum, because they sacrificed massively for me. Yeah, no, I stayed in a hotel. And didn't really leave, and I loved it. I had cleaners and everything. Nice.
I stayed in an Airbnb. I'm the same as you. Like, you could not catch me in student accommodation.
It's disgusting.
No,
I remember one of the. Sorry, guys.
It's true though.
Because like one of the German girls, she was like, "There's cockroaches and there's ants, and flies. No one's cleaning things properly," because they had a thing called toas. And then there was another one. I don't know what the other one was called. I know that Toas was there, and everyone was saying like in Havanta, which is like considered the ghetto of Tampere. I don't think you'd ever call anywhere in Tampere a ghetto. I'm so sorry. Come to Manchester. Go to my side.
Come and experience my side in Salford.
Literally. Go to Cheetah Mill. Go to Curry Mile. Come on now. Let's not even use that word. No. But accommodation. Yeah, my accommodation was great. I loved it. I had cleaners. I had, But I know Michelle, because I helped her move in. Her accommodation was actually really, really nice.
Yeah.
There's a massive IKEA there. So, you know, standard thing.
Straight to IKEA when you're off the plane.
No, quite literally. Fresh off the plane, straight to IKEA. We, familiar surroundings.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just want to see my white coffee table. My square coffee table.
No, literally loved it.
No, I think that was the same in Canada. As soon as everybody landed, straight to Walmart, straight to IKEA, get the furniture.
Walmart. Walmart's fun.
I think I'm the same as you. Like, I looked at the student accommodation online and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. No chance. Not a chance.
She told my mum, she was like, yeah, no, baby, stay in there. You're staying in the hotel. Yeah. It was so nice. I loved it.
Honestly, but then when I went to go and see the students in the accommodation, did you ever feel like you kind of missed out a little bit with the accommodation side?
I say kind of, but then like when I hear the stories, oh my gosh.
No, could not live like that.
I could never, no, like the kitchen situation's like the same internationally. You guys think you have it bad like in the UK, they got it bad over there too. Trust me.
It's the same.
It's the same thing.
Every student accommodation everywhere. Everyone that I speak to about accommodation is like, I think that's just like kind of one of those things you've got to deal with when you go to uni, no matter where you are in the world.
Yeah.
Now, what were some cultural differences that you noticed between UK and Finland?
So the Finns, the first thing I realised, the Finns are very quiet.
Are they?
They're very, very quiet, very, very reserved people. Obviously, I mean, I knew, I heard myself the first time in a very long time. I said, what the hell? Why am I so loud? Like, my mum tells me I'm loud. I'm like, well, girl, you're loud too, you know what I mean? Like, where do you think I got it from? But like, no, I am loud. And I was like, oh. And they're very, very reserved people. They're very nice, very sweet. And also they're just... Like in Manchester, let's say someone like leaves the door open, even though not supposed to be, it's not supposed to be open. They will just walk past it. You know what I mean? Like what's called the bystander effect. In Finland, let's say someone like hurts themselves, like because it's it's icy and really slippy there.
Yeah,
it's normal to slip. But just go on with the day. So like things that like the Mancunians like would make fun, make jabber. I feel like. The Finns they're quite sensible people. It's a very orderly society, and not to say Manchester's not. I just think we've got some issues over here that we definitely need to be addressed. But yeah, and then they're very, very quiet, very reserved. they like their alone time, and I think that's what I like the most about them, because I never really knew how to ask for it over here.
Yeah.
But over there, I didn't really need to ask. I just take it and
Just give you your
just give it
personal
me.
space.
Yeah, quite literally, and also it's very peaceful. The work life balance over there is fantastic, because I was also working over there. I wasn't just a student. I was working.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of consultancy work, and so I'll be leading a team of like 7 people. And I go home and all I want to do is just go to the sauna, you know what I mean? Take a dip in the ice.
Oh, did you have a sauna in the hotel? Oh,
it was
you were proper living it up.
Girl.
Like, I'm going to do this properly.
No, literally, like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it properly. And I had a whole neighbour, a Finnish neighbour.
Stop.
She was a bit crazy, but, you know, we love you. We love
We
you.
love crazy.
No, we love it. Yeah.
Now, what does a typical day look like as a student at TAMK, and how was like your course different from Salford?
Right. So this is the first thing is I think anyone from the UK, like the lectures, oh my gosh. So the lectures over here, we have lectures for maybe 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours. Over there, the lectures are 3 hours max.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, minimum. They have to be 3 hours. So they do give you like a 15-minute break in the middle. So you come like, and also the times the classes start. Why do I have a class at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Oh my gosh, 7 a.m.
7 a.m. I had I think it was operations or transportations. Man, Michelle, you'll remember. I have that type of class, and it was at 7 o'clock in the morning. Everyone is on time. Everyone's very studious. They take it very seriously over there.
That's good.
Which is really nice to see. Nice environment to be a part of. People care about where they're at, and they don't care for other people. They do what they need to do, get the work that they need to get done. Also, they're very much opportunity based. So let's say they have an opportunity to work with a certain company, they'll go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll take up every opportunity. I remember there was this opportunity to go to China. I swear to you, around 2,000 people, so many applicants.
Really?
I remember telling you. And even my friend who literally speaks Chinese, Ralph, he literally speaks Mandarin. And he didn't even get it.
No way.
It was
quite
his friend.
competitive.
Yeah, it's like extremely competitive. A typical day in TAMK. So you'd wake up, you go get your coffee. You have to from Fatsa.
Oh, gotta have your morning coffee.
You have to have your morning coffee. Get the tram.
How long was the commute to get to?
Not even long. It was like 15 minutes for me.
Oh,
it was
nice.
fun. It was paradise for me.
That's
honestly,
lovely, that.
No, actually, you had to get onto the bus, get to towns, the central towns, so Keskastori area. Then you get on the tram. Get the number 1 tram to TAMK. That was like 10 minutes barely, and then you get off the tram, go to your classes, and then like after you do that, you go and eat. Now the way they have the food is insane, so healthy.
Is it?
It's like a salad bar, like properly, like a proper salad bar. They just got a lot of things that I think the students over here would really enjoy. Like very, very healthy options.
We need more of that
No,
on
definitely.
campus.
And it's like healthy options would be cheaper, and then the less healthier options would be a lot more expensive. And I think that's amazing.
That's how it should be.
It really, I agree.
Yeah, it's hard to eat healthy in the UK.
Yeah, it is, and all the stress you're going through as well.
Yeah.
And then you go and get a fat burger. So like,
It's not gonna help.
You know, it's not gonna help anything. And you wonder why you got a spot on your face. Like,
Yeah, you wonder why you're exhausted all the
you know
time.
what I mean? Like not even drinking any water. Come on, babe. Yeah, like no, yeah. And I think that's like a typical day. And they work very hard. That's what I'd say. They actually made me work harder.
That's good.
And also because I'm with so many different types of people. I remember I had Hime and Aranza from in Mexico, and I was working with people from. I had a friend called Red from Latvia. I had a friend Kiki from Congo. Like there's so many.
So cool.
I've got a friend. What's her name? What's her name? I had Maria. She was from Turku, but she's also from Thailand. So many different types of
So
people,
cool.
and it's fantastic. Like. And we made a proper family over there. It was just fantastic.
It sounds like when I was in Canada, like we were put in a cohort with loads of other international students. So like literally friends from Mexico, Iran, like all over the world.
Yeah,
and
Morocco, like come on.
Yeah, like literally I had a friend from like everywhere you could imagine.
No,
like
literally.
got so many places to go visit now.
I know.
and
Like
to
even like
see.
there's still I've got a wedding to go to, Kiki's wedding. Yeah, it's just insane. Yeah.
I feel like you go over there to experience another culture, like Finnish culture, but then you end up experiencing
everyone else's
culture, literally, and learning so much about
so
other people.
Much. Yeah,
so good.
it made me very, very just open-minded, and I just loved it.
That's so cool. We're just sat here reminiscing now, nostalgia.
No, literally, I'm gonna start crying in a minute.
Literally, get the tissues out.
Quite literally, where's the violin?
Now, with the academic experience, how did the teaching style at TAMK compare to Salford?
Definitely 101. TAMK is a lot more if you want to be there, like, they kind of just allow you to take on your education for yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like Salford is like, well, you're here, you have to learn. You know what I mean? Because they have a job to do.
Yeah.
But like with TAMK, it's very much, well, yes, you are here, but I can't force you to intake the information I'm giving you. And I feel like it goes into a lot more detail. They give you a lot more, like, I suppose, sources. Everything is also, it's applied science as well. That's what, you know, the TAMK is. Like, it is applied science university. And so, you know, we are doing a lot more things via hand, a lot more things. And also, one more thing, everything is teams work. There is no individual work. There at all.
Very collaborative.
It was horrible for me. I did not like that. I was no, because you know some people really won't pull their part, and I remember me and Michelle just like, oh, there was this one day, oh, it was fantastic. So there was this one day we've realised the deadline is at 12, and we're like, right, we need to do this. So we pull apart, you know, we go to mine, and this is how we always do it. We go to mine, I cook us a meal. She gets started on it. We split the work straight in the middle. Okay, she eats, I start typing, I eat, start typing, and then the thing is, because you have to put it into like, in like a really nice document, you got to have the front cover, the table of contents and all this stuff. So for me, I learned so much because I was kind of left to my own devices.
Yeah.
Now with Salford, I feel like they give you like an option, I suppose. Like, I'm gonna tell you the information. If you want to learn, that's great. But I feel like, you know, once again, we still can't force you to be here, but I still have to tell you and teach you anyway. And I feel like that kind of is like less motivating, because with Finland, I feel like they gave us a choice. And I feel like here I don't really have a choice. I have to be here. I have to be in an art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It's more like individually tailored to the person. Definitely. Yeah. Now, what were your favourite modules or projects in international business management?
So we had last year. So one of my first ones, I believe it was operations management. I worked with Leki, Mika. I worked with Ralph. Fantastic people, fantastic. I loved them. That was one of my favourite modules. I think I led the team. It was one of my first times leading the team in Finland. It was really good. I learned so much in terms of like operations and transportations and a lot of what's it called, logistics. And then we had one this year in April, and it's called IBPs. Actually, I'm about to do something similar next week. I'm in Corfu next week, so
I love Corfu.
Yeah, I'm in Corfu next week, so and we're kind of doing something similar to what this is. So we work with international students from around the world. So we worked with kids from where are they from? Antwerp, France, with kids from Belgium, Germany, so many different types of people, and we do a branding exercise on a chosen company, and we rebrand them, and we give them tips and tricks on how to, you know, make their brand look better and all that great stuff. And so I worked with a couple of people, fantastic team once again. That's like a team of 7, 8 of us. So many people. And also Czech Republic as well. I remember fantastic people. And actually I used one of my connections from that, and she's now she is my graphic designer for Alti. Yeah, so fantastic.
That's so
you got to
cool,
use what you have, people. You really got to use what you have.
Yeah, you get some good like contacts from doing these placements. 100%.
Fantastic people. Genuinely, there's so much talent out there, and I think this is why you really can't give up. You gotta be a specialist in your field, because there's a lot of talent.
Yeah, there is. Honestly, I think going to Canada made me realise that as well. Like, 'cause I'm in like the acting industry, so seeing how like motivated, like over here, like students barely turn up for lectures, do not care, and I went over there and like the work ethic was so strong. It motivates you though, doesn't it?
It really does. It made me. One of the girls, Aranza, she was fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen someone work so hard. She never stopped. She even go for lunch. I said, girl, go for lunch. You deserve it. You know,
go and eat something, please.
No, please don't eat something before I make you a sandwich. Like, come on.
Please take 5 minutes
before I throw your MacBook out the window. Go. She's fantastic. She still motivates me to this day. Like, I think about how hard she worked on a lot of our projects, and I was like, fantastic. Like, just what a spirit, you know what I mean, to work with. Yeah,
it definitely gives you a kick up the arse, really, doesn't it?
Sure.
Like, I've got my friend Amanda. She's been hired for like commercials and films, and like seeing everything she's doing, I'm like, oh my gosh, like
what? Yeah, you gotta work your ass. Like Kim said, you really gotta get your ass up and work.
Yeah, you gotta go work.
No, for real.
Now moving on to the social life and sort of personal growth side of things, how did you make friends and build a social life?
I was at first. I'm very like reserved. Like as extroverted as I am, I really don't like people. Sometimes I really don't want to be around people. Spanish is it's a bit sticky in terms of Finland, because everyone was just really open. Yeah, I mean, everyone was really open to like making friends. But obviously, I was more on the reserve side. I think there's a lot of fluff in the beginning, and I'm not really into the fluff, and so I kind of just had to wait a little bit. I was okay, like me, Michelle, and a couple of people that were there, and we're just waiting it out. And then we started to make some really solid friendships, like Ralph and Jada and Maria, and we had our own friendship group. And usually it was uni and being in these teams and stuff. That's what helped us. And then we realized, like, I actually like you guys, like actually, can we actually hang out? And so we did. We had a thing where we used to go to O'Connell's every Wednesday. And we used to do the quiz. I miss it so much. We used to do a quiz every week, and we actually won once. And we won, I think we won like €20 or something.
That's not bad,
it was fantastic. We had fish and
20
chips.
euros.
Literally. And they're even doing O'Connell's over here now. So I'm like, you have to come over now.
Oh, are you still in touch with all your friends then?
Oh, yeah. We have a thing. So we have, I don't know if you know what Catan is.
No.
It's a game board. Ooh. And board game. It's a board game. It's a board game.
I knew what you meant.
It's a board game, and Michelle got us hooked onto it.
Nice.
And now she's basically made enemies of all of us because that's all we play. We play together online, and it's like we just talk about everything that's going on and all that's great stuff.
That's so nice.
It's fantastic.
Do you like plan out a time?
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be last week Sunday, and we all forgot. So. We all forgot.
That's going well then.
And then obviously TikToks and stuff, we send back and forth. It's one of them relationships. We all understand. We actually tried to plan a trip after graduation to, I think we're going to Portugal, Spain, Barcelona. I don't know, one of them. One of them somewhere. We'll go somewhere.
That'll be lovely. I literally flew out in January to see one of my best friends that I made over there. I went to Copenhagen. Yeah, that's where she's from. It's so cool.
I love Copenhagen. Fantastic.
Honestly, the connections you make over there are just
insane.
The best. Like
you'd never think you'd ever see these people, meet these people, and you see them like, oh my gosh.
Did you go out with any students from the University of Salford?
Only Michelle. I didn't go out with anyone else.
So nobody else on that one?
No. Oh no. So there was 4 of us. So me, Michelle, Harini, Rachel. And me and Michelle were friends previously before this. So I said I was going to go to this, and she kind of just followed me.
I'm coming with.
Might as well. And we kind of I don't even know what happened. All I remember is that there was a sauna one day, and we kind of just made friends with people there. And so, and then it's usually we made most of our friends, like, our close ones now in class. That's when we made them the most, because we were working together in teams and and then obviously had to go outside of uni, plan meetings, all this great stuff. So
Well, were there any student clubs, events, or trips that you joined?
So the clubs weren't. I don't think there were any clubs. I don't actually remember.
There's a lot of like societies.
It wasn't like that,
Oh, really?
No, I do know there's an app called the Kiddy app, right? And they have like all student events on there.
Ooh.
And so if you want to like ever, do like student related things, you go onto the app and, do all those great things. What else is there? I went skiing in March. I gave myself whiplash. Whiplash. It was. Oh my gosh! I would never do that again.
Oh my gosh!
I would never.
Look scary.
No. And Michelle was supposed to be my teacher. She was horrible. No, it was terrible. Terrible.
Push you down the hill.
No,
let you go.
Quite literally let me slide down the hill. Break my neck, break my ankle. Yeah, I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know how I got out of that one.
Was that your first time skiing as well?
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
so it's not all her fault.
It's all Michelle's fault.
No, definitely. There was just a lot of careers fairs. Everyone's really serious.
Like career orientated.
Very corporate.
Is it?
Extremely corporate, yeah.
You got to live the year of being a corporate girlie.
I loved it though.
Yeah, I like the corporate life.
Me too.
Even though I'm in like the kind of arts industry, I do like my corporate girly side comes out.
Put a blazer, throw them heels.
Give me a suit and some heels.
I love your popo. Hello.
Literally, my to-do list for the day.
No, literally. I love it.
Little takeaway coffee cup.
No, might as well.
Now, what personal skills or perspectives did you gain from the experience?
Personal skills, I definitely became a lot more like, I never knew how to save money before this, and this sounds like such a privileged thing. It is a privileged thing to say, because I didn't know how to save my money. So when I saw that I saw them that when I saw that money and figures in my account, I said, "Oh my gosh!" I almost jumped for joy. It was. I have never seen that much money. Like, I mean, we've had it, but I've never seen it for a good reason.
Yeah.
Girl, I was just jumping for joy. But when my mum was an accountant, so she was very much like, "Okay, Lorraine, so when the money comes into your account, I'm gonna need you to do this, this, and this." I would need you
So
to.
good you had that, because I blew mine in like the first few weeks. Oh, it was so bad. I got there and I was like, I just imagine that I had more money than
Honestly,
I did.
I do get you, because I did go on a shopping spree. Zara, I hate to see me comment. I swear, I single-handedly kept them in
It's like,
business.
she's here, put the shorts down.
Put everything down. It's my store now, actually.
It took over that store.
Yeah, so I had to, put some money in a Vanguard savings account. I had to do that. I had to, cause I wasn't making any money, so I had to, really learn how to save. And you really do. That is a skill.
It is a skill. I've not quite mastered that one yet.
Not even now. It's hard. SFE. Please do something about SFE. I'm tired of it. I can't even explain. They were late, with my SFE over there.
Same. Last year I got 3 months late. My student finance was, and I was like, "How am I supposed to live?"
No, quite literally.
Yeah.
A job. What's a job?
Yeah,
like what?
I have to work.
A job. It's funny as hell. What else? What was the question again?
So, what personal skills or perspective? So you said like you learn how to finance and budget a bit more.
Finance and budget, and then also I had to learn how to like manage my emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I've obviously had my mum and my sister there all the time, so they kind of just had to deal with me. Just had to deal with me, and then I had to learn how to like manage my emotions, and then I had to learn how to manage myself, and just I don't know what else. Like, Finland was so healing for me, like in terms of my nervous system. I've never been in a place that was so like not a city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always been in the city, so for me to have such a change, like, and drastic as well, because it was very quiet. And I had to deal with all the thoughts I didn't want to deal with. You know what I mean? It was torture for like the first 2 weeks. And then I was like, actually, I love this. I'm finished now. I'm going to stay here.
I'm getting my Finnish passport.
No, quite literally. But no. And then, I don't know, I became such a good, I'd say I became a really good person. Like, I calmed down a lot. And I became just a person I'm really proud to be and say I am. I got ready for, I feel like I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That sounds so like
no,
lame, but like
I completely. It sounds like cliche, like people say, but I think it's genuinely like you just come back and you feel like a different person.
I think I look different as well. Yeah, genuinely, like.
I was just pale. No, I just came back like 10 shades. I'm already pale.
I came back fat, girl. That weight, I gained about 5 pounds. My dad was like, "Yeah, a bit, Nisha, girl, and you need to go hit the gym." But my boyfriend, like he was a massive help for me as well. He like the transitions coming back to Manchester, he was a great help. But I mean, we got together. I mean, I knew him for like 3 years, and we finally got together, when I was in Finland. And so he was like, even when I fit back to Finland, I still think of him, you know what I mean?
Stop it. Did he come out and see you when you were there?
No, but he was supposed to. He was in, he had his little things going on. He had a little wedding in Austria and all that great stuff. But no, he's fantastic. He's amazing. And he really helped me mentally as well in Finland. Like when I came home like from work, I was like, "Honey, I'm home." And like I come, no, quite literally like FaceTime. It was like a routine for us, and it was I just love him so much for yeah. My mom's gonna hear this like, "What boyfriend?
What boyfriend? What boyfriend?" I can't edit this bit out.
No.
It's good that you had that support system, because it is like you still have your support system back home, but you do kind of have to learn how to cope. Like
you do, and I think that was the main thing for me. And I just think coming home and my mum seeing like this, she was like, "Wow, you're such a fantastic woman. Like, who is this woman?" I was like, "Thank you, mommy. Like, thank you so much."
Do you feel like since you've come back, it's really impacted your career goals and your future?
Oh yeah, for sure. So before, like I said, I was a consultant, and I actually kind of still am. So I was a consultant before I went to Finland. I was a property consultant. Love you, Roma. Great, amazing boss. And then what did I do then? And then I was in first year, I was still consultant. Second year, went to Finland, and I was consulting out there. So I was a marketing consultant or a research analyst. You go, I was getting her egg up. I was smashing it. I'm actually overemployed.
Yeah.
I couldn't find an internship. I talked to the Salford court. Yeah, she told me I was overemployed.
Is it like that, overqualified?
Yes.
Yeah, you're overqualified.
Not overemployed. Overqualified. What am I saying, guys?
No, I knew exactly what you meant there. Yeah.
Overqualified. And then.
That's so cool.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like, it is, but it's also not. I'm extremely cocky. And so a lot of the people I went to Finland with, so they all got placements. So I believe I know Rachel's at Airbus. I don't know what Harini's doing, but she's always doing something fantastic. Go girl.
I've seen her on LinkedIn.
Yeah, she's amazing. And then Michelle, she actually got a internship at BNY. Wow. I can't wait. When she told me that, I screamed. I was so proud of her. And then I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Obviously, I want to go back into corporate because that's all I know. But then I was like, when I was in Finland, I was like, well, actually, I know what comes at the other end of corporate. You know what I mean? I know what type of lifestyle you're gonna live when you go to corporate. My mum, she, like I said, she's not just an accountant. She's top. She's a managing accountant. I don't know what you call it. She's the top boss. She's up there. So when it comes to, like, I know how stressful it is. I know how it impacts your life and impacts your kid's life, and I didn't want that. I didn't want the same thing, and so I started a magazine company. I could get into that, and I'd love to get into that.
Go for it, please. Tell us more, definitely.
Right. So I thought, I was in Finland, I was like, there's so many great businesses, and I feel like everyone's doing the same thing in terms of when they have a business, they obviously, other than profits, what do they want? Brand awareness, marketing, and all that great stuff. And so my thought was like, if everyone's doing the same thing, you know, using social media, SEOs, SEMs, you know what I mean, using all the same stuff, when are we gonna, you're never actually gonna grow out of the I suppose the constraints of which you're already in. Yeah. Because if you are just looking to go in terms of social media, like, yeah, I suppose that's great, but like, who's to say social media's not just gonna vanish in a minute? You know what I mean? Like, you know, we had TikTok, you know, I mean, this year, remember, that was January 9th or 19th, one of them, and TikTok was saying bye-bye.
So many people lost work.
A lot. And so I'm thinking, well, a magazine, though, yes, it is, I suppose it's like declining, but it doesn't mean I can't make any more money from it. It doesn't mean that you can't make any more money from it just because it is declining. And so I put my little thoughts together, and I said, Manchester needs a magazine because we don't have one.
Do we not?
No.
That's so good though.
Manchester does not have a magazine, like, not properly. There's some, but there's not anything like this. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's
found
something.
the niche.
I found the niche. I did, and I was just like talking to my friends about it. Holly, my business, what's she called? My business partner. Yeah. She is fantastic. One of my favorite girls. Yeah. I was talking to Holly about this, and I was like, girl, I just feel like Manchester needs this, and you know, I feel like obviously also with the rise of anti-intellectualism, especially in Manchester, I just think that people need to pick up a book, because I feel like when you come home from work nowadays, you don't even want to turn the TV on. Yeah. You don't even want to turn on the TV. You don't even want to even go on TikTok. Sometimes it's stressful. Yeah. Like, why am I stressed? I'm at home.
I'm just scrolling, doom scrolling through reels.
Like, and I get it, I do, but it's not healthy. No. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm trying to hold on to what I found in Finland. I'm bringing kind of bring it over, and this is kind of my way of bringing it over for you guys, because I just think that, like, having something that is tangible and seeing, like, as a business, for you to see that your business is in a magazine, that is fantastic.
That is so cool, honestly.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I love a magazine. I don't know why people don't.
Like, and people don't understand, like, what it does for you. Like, when you pick up a Vogue, you don't just pick up a Vogue because, oh, I'm going to read it. Because you pick it up, it makes you feel something. It makes you feel different, you know what I mean? But this type of magazine, it's not a Vogue, and we're not a GQ. We're definitely not. We're not, you know, W, but who we are, OT, we are, which I hate to kind of slow your day down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we the way I describe it is basically just giving you appreciation of what you already should have had. You know what I mean? Being able to appreciate what you already should have been appreciated. It's like, you know, when you go on TikTok, you're like, oh my days, I know that street. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I was walking down there the other day with my friend. You know what I mean? Like, like that. It's that appreciation. Also, that closeness and comfort of home. Yeah. That's what we want to give you guys. And so, yeah, we think you guys deserve it, you know, just about.
exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Massive, massive, massive. So,
I can't wait to get a copy when it comes out. Definitely.
Yeah.
You'll have to give me the details and I'll put it in the description so
please,
anyone listening can go and have a look.
Go and follow us, Aussie Magazine, on Instagram. So yeah.
What a cool idea. I love that Finland's helped inspire that as well.
Yeah, Finland, it slowed me. I thought that me being in a really intense environment brought out the best of me, but it doesn't.
No.
I think Finland for me was so. I was just saying to my sister yesterday. I was like, it's so transformational. No one ever understands it. No one get. They don't get it.
You really are forced to like be with yourself because like nobody else is around you. You go out there, you like you're on your own in a sense. Like, obviously you've got people around, but it does feel quite lonely sometimes.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like COVID.
Sit with yourself, yeah.
Do you remember like during COVID lockdown times, like you had to sit and you'd end up doing the most random stuff. Like, I think I was doing like breath work on the floor, led in my living room, moved all my furniture out the way, and I was
That's so real.
on the floor, trying to do some breath work. Did like loads of random stuff, but it does like make you actually like sit and be like, right, it's no good me sitting here depressed, overthinking things. Like, what can I do? What can I channel my energy into?
Like move your body, doing all that great stuff. And I just think like this is my way of like moving my mind and putting what I know and what other employers know to good use. And because I want to make the money too, girl. You know what I mean? I want to make the money too. You know what I mean?
Now, for any students that are listening and considering doing a placement, what advice would you give to them?
Work hard. This is not, you don't get to go over there. This is not a holiday. Yeah. Let me just tell you that much. It's not a holiday. You need to get up, you need to get to work. This is a thing of privilege, I think, though. If you do want to do this, you do need money. You need money, especially for Finland. Finland is so expensive. You know what I mean? I've just spoken about it. I mean, me sitting in a hotel was one thing, but, you know, it is very expensive. I think you do need a whole year's salary. Yeah. I can't lie.
I would say, like, especially for a full year to go away, because you can't always work on the student visas, and it's not, you want to enjoy the actual life while you're over there. And as much as we have the travel grant and things like that, like, it doesn't cover expenses.
I couldn't pay my rent with that. My parents were paying my rent, and then I had to break everything down and everything up, and I had to stay on top of it, or else I was going to die.
Going to suffer.
No, quite literally. So do work hard, but don't forget to enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? Because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know, then this is the only time in your life you'll ever be this young, traveling. You know what I mean?
When are you gonna get this opportunity?
When are you gonna get this opportunity again? I mean, a lot of the times you get stuck in a job, you get kids. You know what I mean?
Once you've got them children, you're not spending a year in Finland.
No, you are not, girl. I tell you that, you're not drinking or nothing. You know what I mean? No sauna for you. Anyway.
I really want to see this sauna. I'm so jealous.
Girl, this sauna was fantastic.
You lived your best life.
Yeah, no, literally. If I could go back, if I had a time machine.
That's actually the next question. Would you do it again if you had the chance?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Lovely.
Yes, yes, I would do it again. Fantastic. I think the only thing I'd do differently is because they actually gave me a choice whether or not I want to stay over there.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You can stay over here if you guys want.
Oh my gosh.
Or you guys can go back, and obviously I had to come back because the money. My mother at this point was, just begging me. It don't even like the money part. I just think it's like, I was away from my family for a really long time.
Yeah, that was a long time.
Yeah, I mean, like a really long time. Actually, I wanna tell some stories like when I was over there. So, what did I say? I mean, there was this one time so I'm black, guys. If you can't tell, I am black, and I like getting my hair done. I love getting my hair done, and I flew back just to get my hair done this one time.
Did you?
Yeah, my dad was not very happy with it.
Yeah, but when it comes to like beauty stuff, like
I need it in Finland.
The
girls over there. Oh my word, they're so beautiful. Everyone is so beautiful, and the thing is, they're not just beautiful like on the outside. They're so kind as well. They're such kind people, and so I was like, okay, well, I can just about be kind. So let me just get the face. Yeah, let me get the face, let me get the hair and makeup done, let me be, because I'm a Manchester girl at the end of the day, so, and we know what to prioritize, so, yes, but yeah, no, definitely, if I was to ever do this again, I would, but I'd say just, work hard, do what you need to do, and just, give yourself a bit of time, because this is a full commitment. It's a full year. You're being with yourself for a year, and I learned to fall in love with myself. I learned to fall in love with people. I learned to fall in love with different types of cultures. I fell in love with God again. Once again, thank you everyone that ever helped me. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Dad. Thank you to my boyfriend Rob. Thank you to everyone, my friends, and just thank you, Salford, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? And also to the big one, to Jesus, thank you so much. He helped me so much with this, and I've never in a million years, like, I think about it and I go back in time, I'm like, what? If I told myself at 15, like, I was going to be doing this, I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, in 5 years, I'm going to be 15. I'm going to be in Finland.
For a year. Eating Finnish food.
Finnish food. Oh, yeah, the Finnish food is great, though. I mean, it's give and take.
Yeah.
It's give and take, because I feel like there's some food, yeah, you're not going to like it, because they put licorice on everything. Licorice and what's it called? Rye bread?
Oh, no.
But they do one thing, if you want to eat some good fish,
Ooh,
good salmon. Finnish fish, no, quite literally.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, no, quite literally. And then what else they do really well? They do, I remember I got so fat, though. I had to lose the weight, and I did. I look fit. I look terrific.
You do.
Thank you so much, See you guys. Yeah, but no, I thought I was going to lose weight over there. I just gained. Even Michelle was like, how have we gained so much weight? Mind you, for her 21st birthday, we went over there, did 60 wing challenges, wondering why I was 60 wing challenge. Thinking the soda was going to burn out the calories.
Oh, I was no better coming back from Canada. They're like Americans over there.
My gosh.
Portions.
I know. I remember I went over to Canada when I was younger. It looks amazing, but it's just the houses are really, really nice over there and stuff. But I remember going to Costco there and the hot dogs. Did you guys have like hockey over there, like ice hockey?
They did, yeah.
Finland had them as well.
Maple Leafs or something. Yeah. Did you go watch a game?
Yeah, we watched several games over there. Yeah, so they had Tampere and there's another one. Ilves and Tampere. Those are the two main ones. And they actually had a game with Canada.
Did they?
Yeah.
Might have been the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, probably. But yeah.
You know what? I was meant to go to a game one night, but I got really bad chest infection. And then I never went. I went to like a baseball game and a basketball game, but I never saw the hockey.
Oh, I really want to go watch I want to go watch baseball and basketball, but I want to watch baseball to have my Sex and the City moment. Do you know what I'm on about?
No.
We're at the top of the thing and like smoking. I don't know if you remember it. No. Oh, you gotta watch it.
I'm gonna watch that.
You gotta watch it. I want to see if I want to have anything else to say. When you guys do go to Finland, don't just go to Helsinki. I think actually Helsinki is the most boring city in Finland. The capital's always the most boring. Like London.
I don't like London. I'm
hate
not
it.
a London girly.
See? South Manchester's better than London.
It's too much down there.
Way too much going on down there. Absolutely. Don't go to Helsinki. Go to Tampere. Do go to Turku and go to. There's so many things to do. Like go if you go. Me and Michelle never got a chance to travel because we were so busy. Genuinely, I'd never been so busy in my life. Go to Sweden. It's right next to it. Go catch a little ferry to Sweden. We were supposed to go down to Estonia as well. We never got to do that either.
Well, it's just an excuse to go back and
quite literally.
see it all again.
Quite literally.
100%. Because honestly, like, I didn't get to go to Montreal. I wanted to go to New York, but that was like so expensive. I was like, oh,
you would love New York.
Honestly, New York looked amazing. And it was only like an hour's flight from Toronto as well. So it's like, but you might as well, like,
did you see Drake?
Honestly, I was looking everywhere. I was looking at the top of the CN Tower, like, can I see him? And Party Next Door and The Weeknd. Oh my God, they're all from there. So
even Justin.
If I'd have told my 14-year-old self, because I was like a massive The Weeknd fan, like, and Party Next Door growing up, like, they were my two favourite artists. So if I'd have told my 14-year-old self, like, I was going to be living in Toronto, like, I have this weird thing, right? This is so going off track, sorry guys. But I have this weird thing. Every time I get on a plane, I have to listen to Break from Toronto, Party Next Door. It's like my good luck song. Yeah. Every time I sit off on a plane, I have to play it. Oh. And then I was on the way to Toronto and I put it on and I was like, wait, it says Toronto.
Oh my God!
Knocking the microphone.
No, quite literally, I would go crazy.
Oh, I was like, I'm actually like, my 14-year-old self is fulfilled right now.
That is such a slay. I love that.
Oh, it's such a cool city, Toronto, there. And I want to go to Finland because I'm hearing.
Where did I go? I think I did go to Toronto when I was up there. I believe so. I know the CN Tower.
Yeah.
I went up there. I remember the glass thing. My sister was breakdancing on the damn glass up there, like she was Willow Smith. I don't know what was going on.
Core memory just unlocked.
Quite literally. No, she's fantastic. Yeah.
Now let's round it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a nice little closing question. If you could describe your whole year in Finland in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Okay.
I feel like a quizmaster.
You put me on the spot.
I have.
Right, Unity, because that's the hotel I stayed at.
No.
What else? Unity, Sisterhood. Michelle, love you, girl, and vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
You girl, that type. Why is the sun out for about 3 hours? And it's
Is
gone?
that it?
Yeah.
Oh, just 3
And
hours
then
a
in
day.
summer, it doesn't go down. It does not go down. You know,
Lucy was telling me that on the last podcast. Like,
it doesn't go down. It's actually so cool though.
That's
I can't
bizarre.
lie. It is. But I'm gonna tell you guys this. My mum already knows, so mum, you're not gonna be surprised. You guys might look at me differently after this. So, me and Michelle, we got a bit crazy. So like the week before we left, we were like, you know what? We want to do something different. So it's like 1 o'clock, but it's like twilight outside. So it's like just about like it looks really weird.
That's so cool. I want to experience that.
So we go down to the lake. No one's out there. So I'm like, Michelle, I really want to take something off my bucket list. She's like, what do you want to take off your bucket list, Lorraine? Guys, we went skinny dipping.
I knew it was going to be that. It is a bucket list thing.
It is.
It's got to be done.
Guys got to do it. If you go, just go do it. But I also felt okay because like everyone is really naked in Finland.
Are they?
You know, genuinely. I mean, sauna.
Really?
Yeah, sauna. Everyone's got their bums out, tits out. Everyone's out.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that about Finland.
Yeah, they're okay with it because everyone's got boobs, everyone's got a bum. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're just like, just
yeah,
get it all out. Why not?
They're and also I just think it's a European thing.
Yeah, it is.
and-
Is there anything else that you want to talk about before we summarise?
I think that there's anything I should talk about.
Hmm.
I'd say just try everything.
Yeah.
I didn't try a lot of things. I was scared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, I feel like a lot of people when I went to Finland, I know a lot of the girls they were constantly going out, constantly going somewhere. Don't feel the pressure to do that constantly. When I went there with the intention of I want to live here. I'm not a tourist.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
here
have
to
to go
live.
and do 1,000
You don't have
things.
to do 1,000 things a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, just go for a walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's okay, just go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
You know what I
just-
mean? You don't have to be doing jet skiing. You don't have to go jet skiing.
You don't have to jet ski at 7 a.m.
No,
and then
you don't have to go
climb trees
No,
later
quite
on.
literally. You don't need to be going to Go Ape. You know what I mean? It's all right. Stay home. Also, that your bank account will thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be doing several things in one day. It's okay to stay home.
Yeah.
And it's okay to sleep. You might need to get your sleep, especially in Finland.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting a lot of vitamin D, and you know, I mean, you feel groggy. March is horrible.
Is it?
Like that depression hit me.
Mm,
I didn't think I was gonna get depression, you know.
really?
But it got bad a little bit. But like for like a week, and I came out of it, so we thank God.
How did you find coming back into Manchester from Finland? How was the adjustment?
Right, I'll tell you about the full day. So
You got the full day.
I remember I woke up that day. It was melancholy. I didn't feel a thing. The breeze, it stilled. The birds had stopped chirping, and they stopped flying. Actually, the sky was not blue. I'll tell you that
It was
much.
grey.
It was grey as hell. Yeah. I remember I already knew I was going to the airport, so that's what I was trying to focus on everything I could control. For the whole month I went back into my fight or flight mode because I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to leave, and I was just trying to get through the day. It was so difficult. So I get up, I get all my stuff, I say bye to my apartment and cry.
Oh, that was so emotional,
Then
isn't it?
literally, then I go downstairs to the reception area. I give him my my card because I was at a hotel, and he was like, "All right," because I mean, I've been with these people for like a year. You know, they see my
Yeah.
face, they see me run up and down the hotel doing things I should not be doing, and I have to say bye to him, and I give him my card, and I've got tears in my eyes,
Oh.
and I'm just like, this is so hard.
Oh.
And he's like, you've got, no, literally. And he's like, you've always got home in Tampere. And I was like, do not say that to me right now. I try not to cry on your really nice carpet. Like, come on. And I bought my taxi, and I'm just trying to make it there. And I see Michelle at the train station, go get the train to Helsinki, then we to switch over so we get to the airport. So we get to the airport. We say, our friend comes with us. We say bye. And that's when the tears start. We go get some food. We're trying. I blew my back out. I don't know how. I moved my disc, so I was just in pain the whole day. Emotionally, physically, mentally, I was done.
Everything hurt.
No, quite literally. So we get back in Manchester. We look at each other, and we knew we couldn't. We weren't gonna fly back for a while. And I see her mum. We all start crying. I see my mum. I see my sister. I remember my sister said to me, she said, the first time I saw you, you look, I said, wow, I was a bit shocked because you got a bit fat. I was like, all right, though.
You have to be honest with us.
Literally, fair enough. I get into my mum's car, and she was like trying to talk to me, and I just couldn't talk to her. And I was just like, I'm sorry. And then, boom, I started crying, like properly crying. And then I got to my house, my dad's there, and I'm crying. And he doesn't know what to do. He's like scared. He's like, oh gosh. Yeah, it took me a while to kind of adjust. Even now, like I've kind of just accepted the fact that I will never be the same.
Yeah,
I would never go back to the person I was before I went to Finland. And as dramatic as that sounds, guys, you will never understand until you're in my until you're in my shoes.
No,
because it is very hard. Even Michelle found it extremely hard, and I just think I think I was less worried about me, more about her.
Yeah,
because I mean, we were around each other every single day for a year. She basically lived at mine. I cooked for her. I looked after Michelle. She looked after me, and we just found so much friendship in one another. And I think I was just more afraid of our friendship being like, you know, ruined. But I think you can never ruin something like that.
No,
you can never ruin
got those memories
like
together
forever. And I never thought I could love a friend that way. And I think it taught me how to love someone properly, and I feel like I really did. And even now, like, I think about Finland, I get very emotional because I never felt so safe. Like that I never felt so safe in my life, and not just like from like violence, but just like safe in myself. I never felt so stable, like mentally. I just never felt like so safe in my body and in my surroundings before. I remember when I was in Finland, every time I feel like, you know, like I was gonna go through like a spiraling, I go and sit, and I lived in Puniki, and I lived near 2 beaches.
Ooh.
And on the beach there was this hill, and you could go into the hill and you could see the whole river.
Oh, that's so nice.
And it was the most beautiful thing. They had the best sunsets and sunrises, and every time before I fly out, I always used to go on a walk around there. I couldn't do it this time because I think I was going to cry too much. And then I come back to Manchester. I must throw up at the sight. I must throw up at the sight of town. When I walked in, I was like, because there's only 5 million people in Finland, like as in the population of Finland entirety is 5 million. In Manchester, that's the amount in Manchester. I'm probably wrong. Please don't quote me on that.
Yeah, no quotes.
No quotes here. But I don't know how many people in Manchester, but there's a lot of people within the UK.
Yeah.
When I saw that amount of people again, it was so. I was really scared.
Yeah.
That was a massive thing for me. I just wasn't used to that many people at such a time. Seeing my family, moving back in with my mother. I love my mum. I do. I just.
It's like once you moved out of home, though, it's kind of weird then going back to being with your parents.
Because it just brought up so many memories of like things I just don't really want to think about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that was really difficult. And then, but I think, you know, the best part was seeing my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Love you, Rob. Yeah, like, seeing him, going on a date, you know, just seeing him. But I just think I'll really never be the same person I was before Finland. And I'm actually really glad, though. I think to me it's a really good thing. And to my parents and my family and my friends, I think that's a really great thing because not that I was a bad person. I just don't think I was the best version of myself. And I think now I'm a better version, not the best, but better. So, yeah, it was very hard. Even Michelle, I remember she was telling me about how difficult it was for her also to move back in. But she only got like 2 weeks until she had to start 2 weeks of break until she had to go into an internship. So I was feeling for her, but I was also feeling for myself because I had to sit with my emotions the whole summer. Yeah, I mean, I had to sit down. It was horrible. Those 3 months. And I remember dates. So when the 11th of August came around, because that's when I flew out last year. So when it came around this year and I wasn't on a plane and I wasn't in Finland, it just really hurt.
Yeah, it does hit different when you start the term at uni and you're like,
when I came back to Salford. When I came back to Salford, the first day was okay, but the second day when I was like in lecture and all this stuff, and I was like, I'm actually not at I'm actually not in TAMK anymore. Like, I'm not.
It hits. I swear I didn't shut up about Canada
No,
when I got back as well. I was like, oh, well, in Canada.
No, and we got a Finnish exchange student as well now.
Oh, cool.
So all I want to do is talk to her about Finland and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, no.
And you'll go back sometime soon.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've got plans to go back. I'm going to probably go back with my boyfriend after graduation.
Oh, you can show him all your favourite places.
Yes. What else? I was gonna say something. I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, no, yeah. That's it, I think, for me.
Oh, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yes, of course. I enjoyed it so much. You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you so much.
Really, really good host.
Oh, it was a pleasure speaking with you. It was a good laugh. Now, if you listeners want to find out more about study exchanges or work placements, then please visit the Student Hub International Opportunities page. There you can find out about our drop-in sessions, application processes and partnerships. I'll see you in next week's episode where we'll be hearing from more of our amazing students about their overseas placements. Please like, share and subscribe to this podcast so you can hear more and we can spread the word about our international opportunities. We'll see you next time.